Alright, this your boy Cody Mack here with What's the Word. I'm here chilling with the hometown kid, the BJ Chicago kid. What's going on with your boss?
What's good with it, man?
Not much, man. It's an honor to sit here in your presence, brother. First time I heard you was actually on the Acid Rap project. Right, and I just been following your career for a while now. I want to say for a lot of artists that make me a fan, it's just like I listen to the music, but seeing a performance is really what do it for me. And I think it was like 3 years ago you headlined the show at Reggie's. And that was like, I got footage from that. That was like an amazing show. You brought the whole band. That was just everything how you did.
That's
Like,
like in my mind came out.
yeah, that was like, yeah. In my mind, because I actually got you autographs and stuff for me. Yeah, no, I still got that at the crib. So yeah, that was a dope thing, man. So now, this is your sophomore project, correct? So how, like, take us through the mind of releasing this project, the mindset behind releasing this project.
I recorded a lot of this project on the road. The first project I pretty much did it in one city, in LA. But this project I recorded a little bit all over Miami, New York, Chicago, LA. Probably a couple more cities and just, But it's been an amazing journey. It's been a trying journey as well. But we never understand it until we get to the end of the tunnel when the lights start to shine again. Then we start to understand things. So it's been a beautiful journey. I love everybody that pretty much came together. They kind of even went beyond the extra mile. Like past extra, like Cool and Dre and Danger. These guys that I've always admired their work, but I never got a chance to work with them on my music. Maybe write for other artists and things like that. But like for instance, Cool and Dre, they produced Can't Wait, and they produced Plays Ball. I had an idea to get Rick Ross on it, and I understand how tight the certain level some cats are. Watch the door. I just want to stop it in this. So just understanding how close the Miami circle is, I figured I would pitch the Cool and Dre to get Rick Ross on the record, and I think it matched. It worked out. I think Rick Ross is extremely idea of how soul music kind of goes hand in hand with what he does. So I think he was a perfect candidate to be on that record. Cool and Dre made that happen for me. I appreciate it. Danger is a world-renowned Grammy award-winning producer and beyond. All these guys made time and really made space for me to come in and create with them, and I think it's been such an amazing thing for me, for the album Afrojack, somebody who they probably never thought I would have been in the studio with multiple times, multiple songs. It's just one of the songs we put out. Anderson Paak is in the studio, good brother. It was on the album, good brother of mine. Buddy, Jid, Ken Jams, Eric Bellinger's on the Offset is on the album as well.
So you want to talk about Paak? When I interviewed Anderson Paak, when I talked to him, asked him about his influence and like Chicago influence, when he mentioned your name, like his whole face lit up, like man, like he loved BJ Chicago kid. So like, what's that relationship like between you and him?
We bros on and off the court. That's just how it goes.
So what's like, what was the creative process? You two are some of the most creative people we have in the industry right now. So like, take me through a studio session of that.
Honestly, bro, it's a lot of laughs, good music, or we press and play and fast forward until we find the best one that fits what we both like. We laugh, have some drinks, some smoke end up in the air, and we just make some incredible music. That's just what we do. But it's a lot of laughter because we just both clowns, and we love to joke around and have a good time. That kind of sets the tone for the room. Everybody relax too. It takes the ice off the room. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I get that. So, putting this project together, did you was it like just a fun thing, like I'm gonna just make music, or was it something like I had to come out and prove something? You feel like you had to come out and prove?
It's both, but more or less, I just wanted to have fun. When I have fun, I don't concentrate on the things that can kind of damage the creative. So to keep having fun is the best thing. Looking at the past results and thinking about what I did to make those results that the people love, I've simply had fun. So as long as they don't ask me to put no rocket ship and say it better make it to Mars, be cool.
Okay. So what's some of the things that people have like the feedback have you been getting from the project?
I haven't got anything negative. I got all positivity. Some people, I love the details when people even tell me what song they rocking with. Then they hit you back like 15 minutes later with 3 other songs. I love that. It's about them understanding the other dimensions of who I am. That's what I've always strived for from the first album, even from Pineapple Nowadays. So you got a song like Dream 2, and you got a song like White Picket Fence, and then you got a song like I Want You Back, and you got a song like Fly Girl Get 'Em. All those are different dimensions of sounds that you probably on different radio stations. But because I can do it all, it's my job to find out how to put it all where you can actually understand it. So people been understanding me for a minute, you know what I'm saying, and I've been misunderstood sometimes too. But I think I'm more or less focused on the people that understand me. If you focus on the people that don't understand, you'll miss the people that are still with you. So I think the more the people that's with you get it, they'll bring other people. And we'll have a bigger party,
I'm gonna leave with this question. With our music scene, I feel like right now Chicago is going through like a renaissance period as far as like music, fashion.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
I say that because I feel like this is this period is like we're actually respected. You know, you got some of the top directors in the film in the industry is from Chicago. Some of the movies, a lot of big movies and television are being filmed here. Our artists are getting more respect than they deserve. I mean, that they deserve. So I feel like it's a renaissance period. And I feel like when you think of the Harlem Renaissance, you think about people working together. When you think of Chicago, you don't think back in the day it was every man for themselves. But now I feel like everybody's like doing it together. So as us going through this Renaissance period, what do you feel like your role gonna be?
I don't feel like gonna be is like futuristically speaking. If I die tonight, I'm already in the books, bro. It's too late. I mean, even having to sing for the president here in Chicago for his final farewell speech, I'm in the books.
I was there for that, yeah.
If they do a movie about him and that scene is in it, somebody got to play me. I'm in the history books already. So it's too late. It's just the fact that I live to live another day to try to beat that. That's the scary part for everybody else. Because that wasn't my doings. That was simply a blessing from God, bro. That wasn't my record label calling Obama's team to try to put something together. That wasn't no industry connecting, no high power shit. That was simply them respecting what we did, which was so surprising to me. And I mean, even more admiration for that whole team to even look at me for that. That's a high position. Like Aretha brought him in and I took him out.
Yeah.
Just think about it like that, you know. That's a high position. Like even understanding the role that she plays, why she was called for that. She was here before we knew a Dr. King. She was here when we was introduced to Dr. King. Understanding how strong Dr. King was, he called her to help sing, to help walk us through whatever we were walking through, from Montgomery, Alabama, through deaths, through all of that. To put him away, she was called. Stevie Wonder the same way. Like we really didn't understand the value of her. I think, man, I cried when she died, bro. Because people don't understand that she was the voice of us musically. You know what I'm saying? I think she took us through all these periods. Us never think we have a black person and she's still singing. She sung to bring them in. Finally having a black person, like she is a part of our timeline. And I think her and Stevie Wonder is just such a valuable piece to it. James Brown made us feel good through it all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I definitely I will never forget the importance of them, but understanding how they saw fit to put me in the same kind of light. Yeah, for sure. It's too late. I'm in there.
Did you ever? I'm leaving on this question. Did you ever have a conversation with the former first lady and the former president during that night?
A brief conversation. Yep.
Okay.
Very brief.
Did they tell you anything important or anything?
If it was, I can't tell you. It's top secret.
It's top secret.
He just told me congratulations. He told me I did a good job. He spoke blessings into me and my family and timeline. I did the same for him, and we moved on.